Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
Extraordinary care, exceptional results are what you get at Marcus Eye Care, 406 North Main in Marcus. They treat all ocular needs for patients of all ages and accept all insurances, including Hy-Vee employee insurance. Marcus Eye Care offers an extensive range of services and stays current with the latest technology and products. Now's the time to get your eyes checked with Dr. Ben Ewell or Dr. Taylor Lefebvre at Marcus Eye Care in Marcus.
Working with family every day because you become family at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn, a family-owned and operated business for more than 50 years, specializing in custom hydraulic cylinder manufacturing. Their desire to produce top-quality products coupled with second-to-none customer service has allowed them to expand to a more than 50,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. If you are looking for a rewarding opportunity with competitive pay, apply today at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn.
Welcome here to Kingsley-Pierson High School in Kingsley, Iowa for tonight's Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast of MMCRU basketball. This is Tim Holmes on the play-by-play alongside Adam Morris on production. We are live here in Kingsley for a non-conference boys basketball action between your MMCRU Royals and the Kingsley-Pierson Panthers. MMCRU comes into this contest at 3-17 on the season, coming off an 89-32 loss to South O'Brien on Tuesday night in Marcus. In that game, the Royals were paced by freshman Cam Steffens, 9 points. Freshman Casey Nix and Cade Pepper chipped in 8 apiece. The Royals looking to snap a 5-game losing streak here tonight. Kingsley-Pierson, on the other hand, comes into this one at 9-11 on the season. Most recently, a loss at Elk Point Jefferson on Tuesday night, 53-46. In that contest, the Panthers were led in scoring by senior Matthew Christopherson's 21 points. Sophomore Jackson Howe chipped in 17. The Panthers have alternated wins and losses over their last 7 contests. The Royals looking to snap that streak tonight and put them on a 2-game losing streak. KP led in scoring on the season by Matthew Christopherson. The senior averages 13.3 points per game, followed by sophomore Damon Bowman, averaging just under 11 on the season. This is a rematch from a January 23rd contest in Remsen that's seen Kingsley-Pierson win 63-59 in a fourth quarter comeback. In that one, the Royals try to get revenge here tonight. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast of MMCRU basketball. This is the Pizza Ranch pregame show. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU Royal Athletics and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
And welcome back here to Kingsley-Pierson High School. This is the last game of the 2019-2020 regular season boys basketball schedule. As you all know, district play starts next week for the boys. We're going to go ahead and pull up the district bracket here. MMCRU set to host Akron Westfield on Monday night in Marcus. The Royals at 3-17. The Westerners 0-19 on the season. MMCRU completed the season sweep, looking to go 3-0 against them Monday night at 7 o'clock in Marcus. We will have it here on Fuller Digital Solutions on an audio only. No video for that one, just audio. I'll be on the play-by-play for that. The winner of that contest will move on to Thursday night in meeting South O'Brien in Polina. The Wolverines will be a heavy favorite in that one, regardless of who they play, as they are ranked 4th in Class 1A. So the winner will move on to a Thursday night. As you can see there, that Thursday night contest in Polina would be an 8 o'clock start. That is a doubleheader. These same Kingsley-Pierson Panthers will be there in the first contest against the Galen Catholic Jays on Thursday night in Polina. The bottom half of that bracket you cannot see on your screen there, but George Little Rock takes on Trinity Christian in George, and Hinton takes on Hartley Melvin Sanborn in George as well in a doubleheader there. Winners of those two contests will eventually meet in the district final on February 27th in Sioux Center, which would then move on to the sub-state. That sub-state's going to go through Algona Bishop Garrigan, and that one will be on February 29th, I believe in Spencer is the location of that contest. But the MMCRU Royal Boys Monday night in that pigtail game against Akron Westfield, 7 o'clock in Marcus. We will have the audio only here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Tonight's contest, as we said, is a rematch from a January 23rd bout between MMCRU and KP. That was in Remsen. The Royals jumped out to an early lead in that one, led by 4 at the half, able to stretch the lead out to 8 points after 3 quarters. And the Panthers outscored the Royals 30-18 in the fourth quarter. KP only 33 points the first 3 quarters combined, scored 30 in the fourth quarter to complete the comeback in a 63-59 win. The Panthers led in scoring that night by Damon Bowman. Bowman had 20 points, 15 for Malachi Christofferson, 13 for Matthew Christofferson. They really led the way, and Malachi Christofferson was huge in that comeback for the Panthers that night. We'll see if the Royals can slow him down in tonight's contest. MMCRU was paced by freshman Cam Steffens' 16 points in that one. Junior Cade Pepper 15, and freshman Derek Goff chipped in 15 points as well for the Royals in the loss. We're expecting a very good competitive matchup here tonight between these two teams. As we said, the Royals come into this one 3-17 on the season. Kingsley-Pierson 9-11. We're going to go ahead and take one more commercial break. We are a minute away from tip-off. We'll be right back with the Farmers State Bank starting lineups right after this. And we're back at the KP High School Gymnasium here in Kingsley. Wrapping up the 2019-2020 regular season schedule here for both squads. Just seconds away here from tip-off in tonight's varsity contest. They had a JV boys game beforehand. So this is wrapping up a JV varsity doubleheader this evening. Taking a look at your Farmers State Bank starting lineups. First for your MMCRU Royals. Starting at one guard, a 5'9" junior, Cade Pepper. And another guard, a 5'6" sophomore, Keegan-Stevens. Starting on one block, a 6-foot sophomore, Preston Estidius. In another wing, a 6-foot freshman, Camden Steffen. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Royals, a 5'11" freshman, Derek Goff. The Royals are coached by Cam Kuchel, who's assisted by Jacob Fiddler. Royals come into this one at 3-17 on the season. Looking to wrap up the regular season on a high note before Monday's district opener. Those are the Farmer State Bank starting lineups for your MMCRU Royals. Starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the Kingsley-Pierson Panthers. 6'3", junior Kagan Bainbridge. On another wing, a 6-foot sophomore, Jackson Howell. On another wing, a 6'3" senior, Matthew Christofferson. On the block, a 6'3" senior, Damon Bowman. And rounding out the starting lineups for the Panthers, a 6'1" sophomore, Malachi Christofferson. The Panthers are coached by Jared Shutt, assisted by Don Hirschman. Panthers coming to this one at 9-11 on the season. Just a fun fact for the night, KP head coach Jared Shutt is a resident of Marcus, married to Chelsea Cave, whose family is from around the Marcus area. Plenty of caves around, so Jared and Chelsea, Marcus residents. Chelsea actually on the fire and rescue squad with me, so got a Marcus tie here to the Kingsley boys basketball team. Jared's done a nice job with the program here over the last couple of years. And he's trying to get into double figures for wins for the Panthers. We're getting ready to tip things off here. Royals in their road blue unis with the white lettering, white numbers, and the white trim on the side of the shorts. Panthers in their home whites with the black lettering, black numbers, and the yellow trim. KP wins the tip, and we're underway. Jackson Howell gives it off here to Damon Bowman at the top of the key. Three-pointer off the mark by Matthew Christofferson. And a rebound in the offensive end there by Howell, and he draws the foul. First foul of the night goes on sophomore Keegan-Stevens of the Royals. A dribble drive, a kick out, three-point attempt off the mark for Malachi Christofferson. Malachi very good in the first meeting between these two teams. Off the mark on that one. Here's Steffen, he drives in the lane, the floater, no good. And a foul is going to be called. I think they're going to get Matthew Christofferson. They do, they get Matthew Christofferson for his first foul. The freshman, Cam Steffen, goes to the line for the Royals. First free throw good for Cam. Steffen averages 14 points a game, second leading scorer on this Royals squad. He's also shooting 70% from the line. Second one rattles out, and Steffen able to track down the rebound. Estidius nowhere to go, and he kicks it out to Goff. Derek's going to drive. His shot no good, but he draws a foul, and this one going to go on Malachi Christofferson. It's the first on Malachi. Derek to the line. Goff's first one rims out. The freshman Goff is inserted into the starting lineup here mid-season. He's done a nice job. He's a sharp shooter from the outside. Not afraid to take it in either. Both free throws rattle out for Derek. And the lead stays at 1-0. Panthers on the dribble drive. Shot up, no good. And Steffen able to rip down the rebound for MMCRU. Goff gets it to Estidius on the left wing. Pepper at the top of the key. KP just in a good man-to-man defense here. Goff gets a little space, and that three rims out. Derek's hit the back iron and rimmed out on 2 free throws, and now his first three-point attempt. Tough luck for Derek. He needs to keep firing, though. One of those is going to fall. There's a dribble at the top of the key and a foul called. And that one's going to go on Stevens. This is Jackson Howell. Try dribbling around him. And that's going to be Stevens' second foul. He's got both team fouls here and worked the 6:17 mark of the first quarter. Keegan's going to have to sit for a bit as we see our first sense of foul trouble. KP with it in the half court. Swinging around. Howe has it up top. It's a dribble drive for Howe. Shot off the glass. No good. Casey Nix with the tip out as Steffen comes up with it. The freshman Nix into the ball game for Keegan Stevens. Gets it to Goff. 3 on the corner, and that rims out. Estidius able to get the offensive rebound, and he kicks it out. Steffen steps into a 3. He knocks it down. And Cam Steffen with the three-pointer. The first field goal of the night for either team. 5:30 to go, first quarter. Royals a 4-0 advantage. Here's Howell inside. Goes up strong, and he draws the foul. The sophomore Jackson Howell, everything going through him right now for Kingsley. Able to draw the foul on Steffen. It's his first. The Royals' third team foul. In just under 3 minutes of action. Howell's first free throw off the mark. Jackson, 9 points per game. The sophomore, he's a 57% free throw shooter on the season. Gets the second to go, and KP is on the board. 4-1, MMCRU with an early lead. Estidius with it on the far corner. Gives it to Nix. He's going to fire a triple. Knocks it down. The freshman, KC Nix, picking up where he left off from Tuesday night's contest as he had a season-high 9 points against South O'Brien. He gets his first shot to go tonight. There's Malachi Christopherson. He swings it up top. Eventually finds its way to Jackson Howe, who's going to set up a half-court offense. There's Christopherson. And a three-point attempt here is off the mark for Damon Bowman. And ball corrals back out to him. And have a foul called down on the block. Keegan Bainbridge is posting up Derek Goff, and they get Goff for a reach-in. Derek got pinned behind. He gets called for the reach. Royals go to a 2-3 zone out of the inbounds. And we'll play the possession out in a 2-3. Chris Christopherson thought about a shot, gets it into Malachi. His step through in the lane. That's off the mark. And Cam Steffen with another rebound. Cam's been active so far. Goes in the lane, kicks it to Nix. And the Royals going to swing it out and around the perimeter. KC's going to fire another triple. That one's off the mark. Fouls a shot. Can't get the putback to go. And last touch by the Panthers. Damon Bowman, the last one to touch it. The Royals regain possession. Get another crack at it. Tries screening for Pepper in the corner. It's knocked away by Christopherson. There's KC. Gets it over to Goff. He's going to fire a long triple. That one's good. And Goff finally gets one to go after some tough luck in the first couple minutes. Royals hitting on all cylinders. A 10-1 first quarter lead. Shot inside off the side of the backboard. And Pepper grabs the rebound. Royals getting after it on the defensive end. Nix not searching for a shot there as he had a minute. Now he is going to shoot it up. That one's off the mark. It leads to a run out for the Panthers. Up ahead, Christofferson's layup. No good. As KC gets back. And now here goes Steffens up under. No good on the other end. And Malachi Christofferson with the rebound. The pace is suddenly picked up. Christofferson all the way in and no good on the layup attempt. But he'll get 2 free throws. Foul is going to go on Casey Nix, freshman with his first. Already the 5th team foul on the Royals. Free throw up and good for Malachi. Christofferson, just a sophomore. Averages 7 points per game. That first go-around against the Royals in Remsen, he had a heck of a good ball game. 15 points. Really led the charge in that comeback in the 4th quarter. He gets both free throws to go. It's a 10-3 Royals advantage. 2:38 to go first quarter. KP looks to apply full court man-to-man pressure. Royals get it to Steffen and they're going to clear it out. Kim gets it in the front court. Pepper ends up at the top of the key. That's off the mark. Cade, he's a sharpshooter. He's going to hunt his shot from around the perimeter all night. Left that one short. Here's a dribble drive by Emerson Pratt, and he kicks it out. Pratt, number 40 in the game. He's just a freshman. Here's Grant Schrader. Panthers swinging around the perimeter. There's a dribble drive, and we're going to have another foul. I don't know if it's on the floor or if they're going to award free throws. It's Dexter Lindgren. Dribble drive draws a foul on Cade Pepper. It's Pepper's first. The inbound under the basket. Pepper deflects it away. Pratt to inbound it again. Inbounds to Jonah Walden. Another foul called on the floor. And that one's going to go on Casey Nix. So the freshman Nix picks up his second foul. The Royals have 2 players with 2 fouls now. And it looked like Andrew Berinsky was going to come into the ball game for Goff, but they have to make the quick decision to switch him out for Nix. And the free throw, the front end of the free throw is no good. They kick it to Goff for 3, and he knocks it down. And the freshman Derek Goff with his second foul. His second 3-point basket made. And I believe we have a foul on the floor. Well, the shot was in the air, so the Royals going to get the 3-point basket and get the ball. And a foul called on, I believe it's Connor Billner. They're going to get in for a push as the ball is in the air, so the basket counts. Royals get the ball back here to get an even bigger possession out of it. Here's Pepper. He steps back. His 3-pointer off the mark. And that rebound by Grant Schrader, and the Panthers looking to push. Cross-court pass. Dribble drive off the glass. No good for Jonah Walden. Then the Royals look to push. And Pepper's pass picked off by Walden. KP the other way with it. Here's Bielner with it up top. Royals a 13-3 lead here with 1 minute to go in the first quarter. And that pass deflected by Astidius. And Pepper comes up with it. Coach Kuchel getting the young Royals to slow down here. And certainly be patient and maybe even hold for one if they so choose to do so. They weave up top, and lone upperclassman, junior Cade Pepper with the ball at the top of the key here. 30 seconds to go. Here's Goff with it. Royals have lost some of their spacing here. Steffen is tied up by sophomore Dexter Lindgren. And that was a byproduct of the Royals losing their spacing. The defender got brought right into Steffen and able to tie him up. Possession arrow belongs to the Royals. They will retain possession at 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. A 13-3 advantage for MMCRU. Now down to 10 seconds. Here's Berinsky. He's got a step. He's going to pull it back out, though. Down to 6. Pepper with it. He looks to drive. He's going to go all the way. Left-handed. Scoop. In and out. And no good. And that's going to do it for the first quarter of play here in Kingsley. The MMCRU Royals a 13-3 lead after one. We'll be right back here after this commercial break for the second quarter action.
This is Jamie from United Bank of Iowa. We're known as Iowa's #1 ag bank, but we do so much more. We're here for you when buying or remodeling a home, purchasing a vehicle, or have unexpected expenses. We support the youth and academic activities in our communities. Come to United Bank of Iowa to start saving with the UBI Kids Savings Club, to open your first checking account, or if you need financing for your first car loan. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with locations in 35 communities, including Marcus and Claycorn. Member FDIC.
And we're back in Kingsley with this Fuller Digital Solutions production of MMCRU boys basketball. Tonight featured a JV varsity boys doubleheader. The Kingsley-Pierson JV won that first game this evening. MMCRU looking to get the varsity side of things and go away with the split. KP with the ball to start the second quarter. They got their starting lineup back in here as Bainbridge goes inside to Christofferson, and he has it stripped away. And here goes Cam Steffen. He wants to pull it out, though. Royals look to be patient with it in the half court. Here's Steffen, a quick turn. Leaves it for Berinsky. And the freshman has it swatted away by Matthew Christofferson. Good defensive effort there by Christofferson on the recovery. Pepper inbounds it to Steffen. Royals back with it here in the half court. Stidius gets it to Cade. Pepper a long three. No good off the back iron. And Cam Steffen tracks it down. Great hustle by the freshman Steffen. And another rebound for him. A good ball movement around the perimeter. Here's Goth going to fire a three. That's short. And Berinsky tracks it down, but his foot is on the line. And Kingsley-Pierson will take over. Great effort by the freshman. Berinsky going after that board. Actually got to it, but foot on the line, and it'll go the other direction. Here's Bainbridge with it, left wing. They swing it around. Howell with it. Hit the free throw line. Spin move. Up. Good. And one. What a smooth spin move from the sophomore Jackson Howell. Finishes it, and he's going to have a chance at a three-point play. That's going to be the second foul on Derek Goff. Keegan Stevens checks back into the ball game for Berinsky. Stevens, Goff, and KC Nix all have 2 fouls now for the Royals. The free throw is good from Howie. Completes the three-point play. And it's a 13-6 MMCRU lead. 6:40 to go, second quarter. Steffen gets it to Stevens in the corner. Stevens picks up his dribble. And they eventually get it out to Goff. His shot in and out. And Matthew Christofferson with the board, and he looks to push it the other direction. Go inside to Bainbridge, and going to have a reach and foul. And this one's going to go on the sophomore Preston Astidius. Good news, it's Astidius' first foul. The bad news, it's the 19th foul for the Royals. At the 6:20 mark of the second quarter, KP is going to be in the double bonus the rest of the way. Another missed free throw on the front end of a 1-and-1, this time by Bainbridge. Royals push it, and Stevens' pass under the bucket was deflected and actually went back off of him, and it's a turnover to the Panthers. Royals still scoreless here in the second quarter. There's a drive and a finish from Jackson Howe, and right now Howe has been the engine that's made the offense go here for the Panthers. Goth's going to fire another triple. That one's good. Then the freshman Derek Goth with his third three of the first half. He leads all scorers with 9 points. Lead stretched back to 8. Here's a give and go. Left-handed layup. No good by Damon Bowman. And Mystidius brings it into the front court. Stefan being guarded by Howe. He drops off to Mystidius. His long two. That's good. Actually, it's a three. The sophomore, Preston Mystidius, knocks down the triple. His first basket of the night. Royals stretch it back to an 11-point lead at 19-8. Here's Howell. He gets rid of it. Here's Matthew Christopherson. His three-pointer off the mark. And Mystidius comes down with the board. Royals can afford to be patient here with an 11-point lead. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Pepper with it. Goes right around Bainbridge. The right-handed floater off the mark. And Bowman brings it up against the pressure. And it's tipped away. There's Stefan. He needs to look up. He missed Pepper, but he's going to go all the way himself. Misses the layup. And it's going to go off of Stefan as he did not reestablish himself in bounds. Steffens knows he missed Pepper for the easy two. Good hustle from KP getting back and defending it in transition. KP in the half court here. It's Matthew Christopherson left wing. He gets it to Bowman. His three-pointer, top of the key, no good. Offensive rebound by Keegan Bainbridge, and he's going to be fouled on the putback. KP starting to hit the offensive glass a little harder. It certainly shows here they're getting themselves second, third chance opportunities as they struggle to shoot the ball from the field. That's the third foul on sophomore Keegan Stevens. He's going to have to sit for the last 4:17 here of the half. Second free throw is good by Bainbridge. He gets both. And KP in double figures here at 10 points. KC Nix back in the ball game for Stevens. Remember, Goth and Nix each have 2 fouls. Here's Goth, a long triple. That's off the front iron. Then Christopherson tracks down the board. Here's Malachi. He drives baseline. Layup, good. And Malachi Christopherson, 4 points on the night for the sophomore. KP's going to stay in a man-to-man. Here's Pepper's long three. He knocks it down. And the junior, Cade Pepper, knocks down the triple in the Royals. Stretch it back to double-digit lead, 22-12, with 3:31 to go, second quarter. We'll be right back after this commercial break. You're watching MMCRU Basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Taking pride in the process is what they do. AgReliant Genetics in Marcus wants to thank you, their customers, growers, truck drivers, and local businesses that work with them all year. They take pride in being local and are honored to be a part of the MMCRU communities. We would like to wish everyone a successful 2020. Check us out online at agreliancegenetics.com, or they invite anyone to stop in with any needs, questions, or just to say hello.
And welcome back here to KP High School. Non-conference action tonight. This is actually the second time these two teams have met. KP won in the first meeting 63-59 in Remsen back on January 23rd. Royals looking to get revenge. Currently with a 22-12 lead. 3:31 to go first half. Last timeout taken by Royals coach Cam Kuchel. You see it, Coach Shutt is drawn up for the Panthers here in the half court. He's swinging around the perimeter. Now a three-point attempt up and good from Bainbridge. And he's got 5 quick points. Let's see if the Panthers can get him heated up. Steffen drives. Good ball fake from Casey Nix. And Matthew Christopherson going to get called for the foul as hip check him as he tried putting the ball on the floor and going around him. It's Christopherson's second foul, so his brother Malachi comes in. 3:01 to go in the half. The 4th team foul on the Panthers. They still have a couple to give before any free throw opportunities for the Royals. Nowhere to go for Pepper inside. Goth's going to fire a long triple. That's good. And the freshman, Derek Goth, with 4 first half three-pointers. Royals answer right back. A 25-15 lead. Howell gets it to Walden. Right wing, they swing it around. Here's Malachi Christopherson. He knocks down a triple. 7 for Malachi. 3 possessions in a row with 3-point baskets made. Here's Goff. He puts it on the deck. Gives it to Pepper. He's being guarded by the lengthy Bainbridge. Cade gets it to Astidius. Goff's going to fire another one. That's off the mark. And rebound down to Christopherson. He goes inside here to post player Derek Rankin, and the 6'4" freshman. Good positioning there. He's going to draw a foul on the floor. That one goes on Astidius. It's his second foul. Royals getting in all sorts of foul trouble here in the first half. Rankin's going to go to the line for 2 in the double bonus. First one off the front iron. Bowman comes back into the game as Bainbridge gets a breather. Second free throw good. A couple other subs coming in here as Jackson Howe, Jonah Walden come out of the ball game. Connor Bielner checks in, Dexter Lindgren checks in with Emerson Pratt. Coach Shutt using the bench here for the Panthers. Going to a full court man, lobs it in, and the 2 Royals players collide, and it's a turnover. And stuck under the basket, the Panthers kick it out. A little out of control, and now they turn it over. And Cade Pepper with the interception, and he's going to jog it into the front court. Now his pass deflected away, and another turnover. The Panthers up ahead, layup, good, and the foul. That one's Dexter Lindgren got behind the transition defense. Good catch, and he lays it in. That's the 3rd foul on Derek Goff. He's going to have to come to the bench. As Berinsky comes back into the ball game. Free throw off the back iron, and Cam Steffen with the board. Minute 25 to go here in the first half. Royals a 25-21 lead. Steffen's in, his shot's blocked. Berinsky gets it and kicks it back out. Here's Cade, his floater in the lane, no good. Steffen rebounds on the backside and lays it in. Good hustle for the freshman Steffen to get that off the back window and get the putback. Royals a 27-21 lead. Minute to go here, first half. Walden leaves it for Pratt. He goes inside, back to Walden. 3, banks it in. That even put a smile on Coach Shutt's face as he banks in the line drive triple. In the deficit down to 3. 37 seconds to go, and a foul called on the floor. Casey Nix is fouled by Emerson Pratt. Pratt's first, just the 5th team foul on the Panthers. Brett Staub checks in for the first time tonight as Preston Astidius comes out of the ball game for the last 35 seconds. Astidius has 2 fouls. Good move from Coach Kuchel. And Casey Nix has it knocked away by Emerson Pratt, but ball goes back to the Royals. 30 seconds to go. Royals hold on to a 3-point advantage. We're going to have a foul called as Berinsky is fouled by Jonah Walden. Just the first on Walden. It's now the 6th team foul. Royals will get a free throws here on the next one. Here's Stephen. He drives with his left. Leaves it for Pepper. Nothing there for Cade. Nix, a deep 3 off the mark. Gets his rebound. The floater. Good on the putback. And if you ask KC, he'd say he probably passed it to himself off the backboard, but nonetheless, the 2 points counts. And it's a 29-24 Royals advantage. The 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here with you. 29-24. Royals a 5-point lead, led by as many as 10 in the first quarter. Stretched it to 10 on a couple different occasions. The Panthers have answered the bell here rather quickly in the last 5 minutes of this quarter. Royals are going to finish the half here. 11 seconds to go. We got Berinsky, Brett Staub, Cade Pepper, Breesink, and Cam Steffen on the court. These guys on the floor for defense. Make sure the Royals don't pick up a 3rd foul on one of the key players. Here's a 3-point attempt. Bowman, in and out. Christofferson's tip, no good at the buzzer. And that's going to do it for the first half of play. MMCRU a 29-24 lead at the break. We'll be right back here with the Holes Hours halftime show right after this.
And Care Center, located in Marcus, offers skilled nursing, therapy, hospice, and assisted living services. Warm, friendly staff are here to provide the high-quality care you and your loved ones deserve and ensure your stay with us is as pleasant as possible. Heartland is excited to offer new private rooms with private showers in the summer of 2020. Give us a call today at 712-376-2500 for more information and to hear how we can help you out today.
I'm Barb Cave, owner of Country Creations, and we offer in-house screen print, embroidery, art, and digitizing to help you promote yourself and ask us about our fundraising ideas. From t-shirts to caps and jackets, koozies, pens, mini footballs, cooler bags, number 1 hand, bumper stickers, and more, we can help cheer you on. For more information, call us at 712-376-4000 or email us at ctycreations@evertech.net.
Or call 1-844-833-7675.
And welcome back here to Kingsley-Pierson High School. This is the Holes Hours halftime show. Our halftime score, the MMCRU Royals, a 29-24 advantage over the Kingsley-Pierson Panthers. Royals led scoring here. Well, just a quick recap. Royals jumped out to a 13-3 lead after one. KP wins the second quarter of play 21-16, cutting into that 10-point deficit, giving us a 29-24 halftime score. Freshman Derek Goff, 12 points on 4 3-pointers. 6 points for freshman Cam Steffen, 5 for freshman Casey Nix, 3 for sophomore Preston Astidius, and 3 for junior Cade Pepper. Steffen, 8 rebounds to go along with 6 points. A great effort on the glass for him. The Panthers are led scoring by Malachi Christofferson, 7 points. 6 for Jackson Howell, 5 for Keegan Bainbridge, 3 for Jonah Walden, 2 for Dexter Lindgren, and 1 for the freshman Derek Rankin. One thing of note, the Panthers' leading scorer Matthew Christofferson averaging over 13 points a game, is scoreless in the first half. Royals have done a nice job defensively on him. You got to figure the second half game plan for Coach Shutt is going to be able to get it to him early and often to get him involved in the ball game. It's a quick recap of the first half. We're going to head to another commercial break. We'll be right back here with the Holes Hour halftime show right after this.
Planning a wedding or special event? Bring your inspiration photos to us at Details Custom Print Studio in downtown Marcus. Not only do we handcraft amazing stationery plus one-of-a-kind favors and decor, but we can help add wow factor to your centerpieces, cakes, and backdrops with our new laser capabilities. Local business customers love our fresh ideas and marketing too. Talk with us about updated business cards, eye-catching product labels, promotional mailers, or banners. Reach out to us on Facebook at Details Custom Print Studio or visit us in downtown Marcus.
And we're back here at the Holes Hours halftime show. Go ahead and pull up the Class 1A District 1 boys basketball bracket here. As we said in the pregame show, MMCRU will be hosting Akron Westfield Monday night at 7 o'clock in Marcus. If they are to win that and move on, they would play at South O'Brien on Thursday night. That would be an 8 o'clock contest as Kingsley-Pierson and Galen Catholic play the first half of that doubleheader. Once again, Monday night, 7 o'clock in Marcus against the Westerners. MMCRU 2-0 against the Westerners in the regular season. They'll have to do it for a third time to move on. Other action from around the area tonight. In War Eagle Conference action, South O'Brien is at Lamar's Galen. Otherwise, 4 games of War Eagle Conference action out of conference. Akron Westfield hosting Westwood in a boys game tonight. Obviously this one here between MMCRU and KP. Harris Lake Park is at Grettinger Terrell, Ruth Van Ayrshire. And Remsen St. Mary's is at Woodbury Central. 3 games there tonight of War Eagle Conference action against the Western Valley Activities Conference. The rankings out this week. They came out earlier this week in Class 1A. South O'Brien, number 4 at 17-2. Remsen St. Mary's checks in at number 6 in Class 1A. Newell Fonda receiving 1 vote to be ranked. Algona Bishop Garrigan also ranked 4th. There's a tie between South O'Brien and Bishop Garrigan. Those two in the same sub-state. There's a strong possibility those two could play to get to Des Moines. In Class 2A, West Sioux, after dropping 2 games on the season to Hinton and then to Remsen St. Mary's the other night, the Falcons dropped down to number 4 in the polls. Boyden Hall at number 6. Western Christian at number 9. And that's it for the Northwest Iowa rankings in Class 2A. MOC Floyd Valley receiving votes in Class 3A. Actually, they're tied for 9th in the rankings. Algona has 5 votes. Otherwise, pretty light in the Northwest Iowa presence in the boys' polls so far. Three minutes to go until second half tip here. Teams coming back on the floor to warm up. We're going to head to another commercial break. We'll be right back at the Holes Hours halftime show after this.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
the Holzhauer's halftime show, just minutes away from second half tip. Going to use this time to make a public service announcement here for the community of Marcus. On Saturday, March 28th, the Marcus Fire and Rescue Squad will be hosting a Vegas night and steak fry. The steak fry will go from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Marcus Community Center, with the Vegas night to follow. $25 a ticket. Tickets can be purchased at local businesses, Just Foods, Farmer State Bank, Smith Insurance, as well as others. Otherwise, you can purchase them directly from one of the Fire and Rescue Squad members, myself included. Once again, Saturday, March 28th at the Marcus Community Center, Vegas night and steak fry. Come join us, as it is a fundraiser for a new addition onto the Marcus Fire Department. We will go ahead and take a look at your second half. Farmer State Bank second half starting lineups. Looking at the Royals making the same starting lineup here to start the second half, despite a couple of players having 3 fouls. Farmer State Bank second half starting lineups. Junior guard Cade Pepper, sophomore guard Keegan Stevens, freshman wing Camden Steffen, sophomore post player Preston Astidius, and freshman wing Derek Goff are the second half starting lineups here. And actually, it looks like Coach Kuchel making a slight change. His sophomore Keegan Stevens is replaced by freshman Casey Nix in the second half starting lineup for the Royals. The Panthers, they're going to go with their same starting 5 as well. Is both of the Christopherson brothers, Malachi and Matthew, Damon Bowman, Jackson Howe, and Keegan Bainbridge on the floor for the Panthers. Royals with the ball to start the second half. Nix to the top of the key, gets it to Goff. See if Derek can stay hot. He gives it to Pepper. 3, good! There's Cade Pepper. Drops in a 3 to start the second half. Here's Christopherson to answer. Off the back iron, and Astidius with the rebound. Good opening possession on both ends of the floor for the Royals. Goff with it in the corner, gives it back to Steffen. Cam dribbles into traffic, through traffic, misses the lay-in, and Matthew Christopherson with the board. Good take from Steffen, just couldn't finish. Here's a drive at the other end, Bainbridge a shot, he can't finish through traffic, and Astidius with it. Good action here in the first minute of the second half. Goff wanted it. Christopherson did a good job of stopping Derek from hunting a shot. There's Pepper, he drives baseline. Now Goff does hunt a shot, and he knocks it down. Derek Goff, 15 points on 5 3-pointers. The freshman has been on fire here tonight. He had 15 in the first go-around with KP. He's matched that so far. There's Bowman, gets it to Howe. Might have got away with a walk. His drive and kick. Now he does get called for a walk. Nowhere to go there for Jackson Howe. And he turns it over. Royals 6-0 run in the first 2 minutes of the second half. And Howe jumps the pass. He's going to go for a layup. And he's blocked away by Steffen. But a foul called. And that's Steffen's second foul. Cam has to stay out of foul trouble, as he's such a good offensive weapon for this young team. He's got to find a way to stay on the floor. Howell gets the first free throw to go. Jackson averages 9 points a game, 57% from the line, 2 of 3 from there tonight. Back iron, no good, and Steffen boards. Here's Cam. He's cut off by Howell. Gets it up to Goff. The Panthers really starting to jump the passing lanes. The Royals need to look for some back doors. Here's Pepper being guarded by Malachi Christopherson. Gets it to Goff. Derek's going to fire through. Christopherson blocks it. Casey Nix able to track it down. Casey into the lane, and he's fouled as he kicks it out. The crowd and Coach Shutt wanted to walk there. So they thought Casey drug his pivot foot. No call by the officials, and the Royals have an inbounds under the basket. Get back to Pepper in the corner, a three. That's short from Cade. Tightly contested there by Bowman. Royals a 35-25 lead here. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Sophomore Jackson Howe dribbles out front. Here's Matthew Christopherson. Gives it up. Averaging 13 points a game. Leads the way for the Panthers and is scoreless tonight. Bowman unable to finish, and he picks up the foul. Frustration foul after the fact. Just his first. The Panthers second of the second half. Here's Casey Nix. Bounce pass across the lane is stolen away from Christopherson. He wants to push the pace. And he's blocking foul called. And that's going to go on Goff, and that's his fourth. Tough spot for Derek. Tried taking the charge and gets called for the blocking foul and picks up his fourth. Then here's Christopherson at the line. Rattles around and goes in. First point of the night for Christopherson. He's a 78% free throw shooter on the season. Goff goes to the bench in favor of Andrew Berinsky. Christopherson gets both to go. Really over pursuing Cade on the perimeter. Now Christopherson comes up with the loose ball. And he lays it in as he grabs the rim. And 4 quick points for Christopherson. Panthers down to 6. Here's Pepper for the answer. And it's right through for the junior, Cade Pepper. Another answer for the Royals. Lead back to 9. Royals are bombing away from three-point land in this one. Get inside Malachi, kicks it out. Gets it back. Goes to the left, all the way in, and he lays it in. And a timeout after the made basket for Coach Shutt. Just a 30-second timeout here. We'll keep it here with you. 3:33 to go, a third quarter. Royals hold a 38-31 lead. Take this time to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. The Marcus Pizza Ranch, Farmer State Bank, Real Estate and Insurance Agency, Holzhauer Motors, Smith Insurance Services and Grinnell Mutual, Marcus Eye Care, Country Creations, United Bank of Iowa, Heartland Care Center, Details by Kerry Lux, Schmeling Construction, Weatherall Manufacturing, Mike Olson Construction, and Ag-Reliant. Thank you to our hometown sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Pepper into the front court. Royals a 38-31 advantage. A lot of foul trouble for MMCRU. Here's Pepper, a floater in the lane. Good! And the foul. The lefty, Pepper, gets it to go with the right hand. And one. And Pepper with just 3 points in the first half has 8 in the third quarter alone. Free throws good for Pepper. Cade, 9 points here in the third quarter, really wheeling the Royals to that lead. 41-31, pass inside, stolen away by Astidius, and Pepper will bring it up. Just under 3 minutes to go. Royals with the ball and the lead. Pepper, a deep three. It's good! Cade Pepper is on fire. Holy cow. Howe all the way in. His shot off the glass. No good, but a foul called. The Royals with their largest lead of the night at 13 points. Sophomore Jackson Howell responding quickly here. See if he can knock down a couple free throws to respond. He gets the first to go. Emerson Pratt goes to the bench as Keegan Bainbridge checks in for the Panthers. House free throw is good. Jackson 4 of 6 from the line tonight. Royals with 3 freshmen on the floor, a sophomore and a junior. Young squad looking for their 4th win on the season. Good patience in the half court. Pepper being guarded tightly by Bainbridge. Here's Cade. A lot of dribbling. He gets in the lane, leaves it for Berinsky. His short jumper, short. And there's Malachi Christopherson pushing it ahead. No numbers, and now he wants to go. It stops, and his shot's blocked by Cam Steffen. Great defensive play by the freshman, Steffen. Stops Christopherson as he would have drawn the charge, and good job of Christopherson by stopping there. And then Steffen able to challenge that shot and gets the block. It's a good defensive win for the Royals. 1:55 to go, third quarter. 44-33, Royals lead. Pepper, another three. That's short. And it's going to go out of bounds to KP. Pepper fading away on that one. Has to be getting tired legs and just left it short. Cade up to 15 points on the night. Matching Garrett Goss' 15-point effort. There's Astidius guarding Bainbridge. His shot inside, no good. And a foul called. That one's going to go on Astidius. It's Preston's third. The team's 4th foul here in the second half. First free throw, no good by Bainbridge. Here comes sophomore Brett Staub checking into the game for Astidius. KP's going to bring a platoon of new players in here as Jacob Brewer seeing his first action of the night. The free throw by Bainbridge is good. Grant Schrader checks into the ball game for him. And the Panthers look to press full court. Inbounds to Steffen, and they look, try to trap, but Cam gets all the way through. A step through, a layup, no good. Can't finish at the rim, and KP's going to push it the other direction. There's Pratt, guarded by Nix at the top of the key. And here's Brewer with it for the first time tonight. And they're going to call Brewer for a double dribble. He couldn't corral the pass initially. Grabbed it with 2 hands and then started dribbling again. They call him for the turnover. Minute 03 to go, third quarter. There's the inbounds pass to Pepper. He comes up with it. And now they want to trap. And Pepper dribbles out of the corner. He wants to go all the way. Leaves it for Staub. His short jumper is long. Good look for Staub. He just rushed it a little much. And now Casey Nix going to get called for a foul. Pressuring the ball 27 feet from the basket. that's going to be the 4th on Nix. He's going to have to go to the bench here as Ruben Brisa checks into the ball game. 45 seconds to go, third quarter. Here's Howell, leaves it for Christofferson. His three, good. And a big answer for KP here. 35 seconds to go in the third. See if the Royals hold for one. Pepper with it out front. Cade, a lot of dribbling. A 7-point Royal advantage. No need to rush it here. And a timeout from Coach Cam Kuchel with 20 seconds exactly to go in the third. Just a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it here. Royals a 44-37 advantage. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. The story of this third is junior Cade Pepper, a 3-point first half effort, has put in 12 here in the third quarter and now matches Derek Goff for a game high, each of them with 15 points. The freshman Cam Steffen, 6 points and 10 rebounds on the night. 3 for Stidius, 5 for KC Nix. Royals get it in the backcourt to Steffen. Cam being guarded by Grant Schrader. Just needs to hold on to it. 10 seconds. Gets it to Pepper. Pepper being pressured. He's going to get a good look at three. Knocks it down! And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cade Pepper. One more big shot in the third to wrap it up. 16 third quarter points, or 15 third quarter points for Cade Pepper. Royals, a 10-point advantage, 47-37. We'll be right back here with fourth quarter action after this.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
And we're back here in Kingsley. After 3 quarters of play, the Royals a 47-37 lead. Outscored KP by 10 in the first quarter. KP cut in that in half in the second, but the 5-point halftime lead is stretched to 10. As we go to the final 8 minutes here, the Royals going to start the fourth quarter with the same starting five. Cam Steffen, Preston Stidius, Derek Goff back in the game, Keegan Stevens, and Cade Pepper. Here's Howe. He wants to go in the lane right away. He does. Shot off the glass. No good. Bowman. His putback. No good. Third chance opportunity there from Christofferson. He puts it in. KP, you can tell right away, wants to attack the Royals on the defensive end with the foul trouble that they have and use their size advantage. We have a hand check foul on Jackson Howe. It's just his first. Both teams with 5 team fouls here. Pepper, a quick release. No good on the three, but he's fouled. On the 3-point attempt, foul is going to go on Bainbridge. And Pepper is going to get 3 free throw attempts. That's Bainbridge's first foul. The team 6, so Royals in the bonus the rest of the way as well. First free throw is good from Cade. Pepper averaging right at 15 points a game, is a 77% free throw shooter on the season. It's the first 2 to go. And the third one off the mark for Cade. Here comes Malachi Christofferson in the front court. Now he's left open for 3. Off the mark. Howell with the offensive rebound. And he's going to pull it back up top to reset. KP really hustling on the offensive glass the last couple possessions. Here's Howe all the way in. His shot, no good. Bowman with the putback. And another third chance opportunity on back-to-back possessions to start the fourth quarter. Pepper being guarded closely. Fastidious with it up top. Gets it to Stevens. Gets it to Goff. Derek drives in. Jump stop. He's blocked by Christofferson. All the way. Christofferson's lane is good. And the lead down to 6. 49-43. 6:25 to go. Steffen picks up his dribble. And the KP crowd's come alive here. Everybody's tightened up a little bit. Steffen leaves it for Pepper. His shot off the mark. And the rebound comes down to Howe. And he's fouled by Astidius. And that's going to be Astidius' fourth foul. Preston with 4. Derek with 4. 3 for Stevens. Here comes Brett Staub into the game for Astidius at the 6-minute mark. Preston working awfully hard. He's just gotten called for a couple of fouls on loose balls. Tough break there. Royals need to pick it up defensively. Be tough on the glass. Here's Howard, dribbles, leaves it for Christofferson. 3 is good. And Matthew Christofferson is heated up. The senior now with 14 second half points for himself. He's woken up. Here's Cam Steffens, loses control of it. And he goes out of bounds. Lead down to 3. The young Royals just have to keep their composure here. Moving a little too quick for themselves. Unforced turnover there. Here's Howe all the way in. Dumps it down. Layup by Bainbridge is good. And a 49-48 lead for the Royals. Here's Pepper with it. Cade being bodied out by half court. Now they want to trap. And a 5-second call. And I don't know about that. They're going to give MMCRU a timeout, I believe, before the turnover. I thought a questionable call to begin with, but they gave Coach Kuchel a 30-second timeout before, and the Royals are going to retain possession out of it. 49-48 here. As the Panthers have gone on a 9-0 run. Ever since Pepper's 2 out of 3 free throws, KP's come storming out of the gates. .509 to go, fourth quarter. The Royals with the ball. Pepper inbounds out by half court. Now Steffen picks his dribble up at half court. Cam's got to keep that dribble going. Here's Goff being guarded. He's the floater. No good, but he draws the foul on the baseline. Foul called on Malachi Christofferson. 2 free throws awarded to freshman Derek Goff. 15 points on the night for Derek. He gets the first to go. So here comes Astidius back in the game with 4 fouls. Casey Nix checks back into the game here for Steffen. KC with 4 fouls. Goff, his second free throw, good. 2 big ones for the freshman Goff. 17 points on the night for Derek. Sophomore Jackson Howell in the front court. He wants to go all the way to the rack. His shot, in and out, and the Royals rebound the ball. Astidius with it here, gives it to Nix. Stevens wants to take a lane, kicks out to Goff. His three-pointer. Good! The freshman Derek Goff with the career high, 20 points. Royals a 54-48 lead. They've answered the bell after that 30-second timeout. Here's Howe trying to break down Stevens on the dribble. His shot, no good. Could be displacement call and a couple of chances for KP, and nothing goes for them. Royals clear. 4 minutes to go. A 6-point lead for MMCRU. Pepper leaves it for Stevens. His shot, that's off the mark. And Bowman with the board. Good look from Keegan. Just couldn't get it to go. Go inside to Bainbridge. He kicks it. Howe with a good look from three. That's off the back iron. Bainbridge, good rebound. Here's Bowman. That one's good. And a timeout by Coach Schutt for KP. Couple big rebounds there. We're full timeout by KP. We're going to take it with them here. We'll be right back after this commercial break. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Extraordinary care, exceptional results are what you get at Marcus Eye Care, 406 North Main in Marcus. They treat all ocular needs for patients of all ages and accept all insurances, including Hy-Vee employee insurance. Marcus Eye Care offers an extensive range of services and stays current with the latest technology and products. Now's the time to get your eyes checked with Dr. Ben Ewell or Dr. Taylor Lefebvre at Marcus Eye Care in Marcus.
And we're back here in Kingsley. It's been a wild one. The Royals have led from the start. Currently holding a 54-51 advantage in this one. Just after Damon Bowman knocked down a triple, the senior, with just 5 points on the night. This is his first three of the game. Royals 54-51, 3:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Cade Pepper brings it up the floor. KP wants to pick him up man-to-man at half court. Here's Steffen, gets it to Goff. Derek dribbles it back to Cam. Now Nix with it. Nix, Pepper, Steffen, Goff, and Astidius on the floor. Derek being guarded by Christofferson. Gets it back out here to Nix. KC drives, kicks it to Steffen. Goes cross court to Astidius. Goff, his three is rejected. Derek has a shot denied by Christofferson. He has a few times tonight. See how the freshman responds. He better keep getting him up because Derek is hitting shots right and left. There's Pepper, wants to go right. Gets it to Astidius. Preston over to Casey Nix. Here's Goff. His three. Off the mark. Good luck from Derek. He couldn't get it to go. Pretty well contested. Here's Howell with it. He's going to pull it out. KP down by 3 with the ball. Howell, he wants to go get in the lane. There's a spin move. There's Bowman, a 3. Good. In the senior, Damon Bowman with back-to-back threes. And Kingsley-Pierson has tied it up at 54. Here's Cam Steffen. He goes all the way into the lane. Up. Good. For the freshman, Steffen. Good take. As he gets all the way to the glass. 1:55 to go. Royals 56-54. Here's Howell. He wants to drive the lane again. There should be a charge. No call. Put back no good. And Bainbridge is going to be fouled on the rebound. Goff was in the lane. Took the charge. No call. Derek also lucky he didn't call for his 5th foul either. That one's going to go on Steffen. It's his 3rd, the team's 7th. The front end of a 1-and-1 for Bainbridge here. It's off the back iron. And we got a foul on the loose ball here. It's going to go on Damon Bowman. He's going to call for a push in the back. That's Bowman's 2nd foul. So the Royals go to the line here for a 1-and-1. Minute 45 seconds to go. Big free throws from Estidius, the sophomore. And it's good. Preston gets that one to creep over the front of the rim. Lead up to 3. Now the officials are talking. And Estidius has some blood on him, so the officials are going to stop play here. It's not quite like wrestling where they get blood timeout, so I'm not sure how the officials are going to handle it. They're trying to wrap it up here. Looks like some blood on his knee. He is wearing the white tights, so it's not loose blood. Coach Kuchel is going to have to take a full timeout here to be able to keep him in the ball game. He's going to do just that. So with a minute 45 to go, the Royals have 57-54 advantage. Got a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back here for the final 2 minutes of basketball.
Working with family every day because you become family at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn, a family-owned and operated business for more than 50 years, specializing in custom hydraulic cylinder manufacturing. Their desire to produce top-quality products coupled with second-to-none customer service has allowed them to expand to a more than 50,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. If you are looking for a rewarding opportunity with competitive pay, apply today at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn.
And we're back here in Kingsley. It's been a wild one tonight. The Royals jumped out to a 13-3 lead after the first quarter. Led ever since. The Panthers tied this one up at 54. And the Royals have scored the last 3 points. The sophomore, Preston Estidius, hit the line for one more free throw. He made the first of the front end. Estidius averaging 6.5 points a game. He is a 69% free throw shooter. See if he can get the second to go as well. He does. Preston, 2 big free throws. 58-54, minute 40 here is KP in the front court. Here's Howell, leaves it for Bowman. His pass is stolen away by Pepper. Cade's going to pull it back. Now they're going to trap him. And he loses the ball. Here comes Howell. All the way in. Off the glass and good. And a big turn of events there. This Pepper got trapped and lost his footing. Goff with it into the front court here. The Royals a 2-point lead with the ball. Just need to slow it down. He gets it off to Steffens. Here goes Cam. His step through. Layup. Good. And the freshman, Cam Steffens, with 10 points on the night. He's got himself a double-double. Here's Howe all the way in. And it's a charge. And Derek Goff has been trying to get that charge call all night. And with 53 seconds to go, he gets it for the first time. What a big defensive play by the freshman. Derek has a career-high 20 points tonight, and that might have been his biggest play. Great play by Goff. Howard continued to go inside on that dribble drive, and Derek finally gets that charge. The inbounds to Steffen. 50 seconds to go. Cam into the front court. He kicks it out. The Royals just going to hold on to it here. Smart thinking by Pepper. He gets it to Goff. Goff off the leg. On the other end. Layup. No good. And as Beelder comes up with his shot. No good off the glass. And a foul called. The Royals just need to slow down with it. You can telling these tight situations, tight, close game situations, there's not a ton of experience there. And they're awfully young, and they're rushing it a little bit. The freshman Connor Beelden, this is the first free throw. The second one on its way and good. So a 3-point lead. Here's Astidius with it in the backcourt, and he's fouled. 25 seconds on the clock. Royals a 3-point lead. And Preston Astidius going to go to the line for 2 as the Royals have reached the double bonus. Preston hit a couple big ones a short time ago. He's going to have 2 more big ones here. Nothing but net on the first one. Astidius with ice in the veins. He's got one more. The Royals a 4-point advantage with 25 seconds to go. Second is good. In a 5-point lead. Royals got to stay away from the foul and defend the 3-point line. Here's Bowman on a trailer. Knocks it down. He's hit 3 of those here in the second half. Senior Damon Bowman knocks down another triple. Then Coach Shutt calls a full timeout right after. We're going to take it with them. 62-60. We'll be right back with the final seconds after this.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
And we're back here with the Fuller Digital Solutions production of MMCRU boys basketball. We've had a good one in Kingsley tonight. The Royals 62-60 lead in the closing seconds of this one. MMCRU's led the whole way. KP tied it up at 54. The Royals were able to score the next 4 points and have led ever since. Astidius to inbound, 17 seconds on the clock. They get it into Steffen. Cam is fouled in the backcourt. The foul is going to be assessed to Dexter Lindgren. Just his first of the night. Royals in the double bonus, so Steffen is going to get 2. And they're both big to keep this in a 2-possession game. And the first one's off the mark. And the 5 starters come back in from KP. Coach Shutt has put in the bench players on the defensive end to pick up the fouls. Smart move by him, then brings him back in on the offensive side. Steffen, second free throw. Off the mark. And the rebound by Bainbridge. KP with the ball. 12 seconds to go. They got a chance to tie or take the lead. Here's the move by Howell all the way in. Shot. Good. 5 seconds to go. Steffen dribbles in the front court and a timeout called by Coach Kuchel. With 2.8 seconds to go, Kingsley-Pierson has tied it up again. And MMCRU is going to get one last crack at it to win this thing. Full timeout. We're going to take it with them here. We're going to be right back after this commercial for the final seconds.
This is Jamie from United Bank of Iowa. We're known as Iowa's #1 ag bank, but we do so much more. We're here for you when buying or remodeling a home, purchasing a vehicle, or have unexpected expenses. We support the youth and academic activities in our communities. Come to United Bank of Iowa to start saving with the UBI Kids Savings Club, to open your first checking account, or if you need financing for your first car loan. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with locations in 35 communities, including Marcus and Claycorn. Member FDIC.
And we're back here at the Kingsley-Pierson High School Gymnasium. 2.8 seconds to go. MMCRU to inbound the ball from the sideline in front of the bench. The Royals have a chance to win it here in the final 3 seconds. Astidius set to inbound the ball. And now a timeout being called by Coach Schutt. Just wanted to see how the Royals are going to line up. And now he's going to call a timeout. Both teams out of timeouts. He's taking a full one. Let's have one more commercial break before we end regulation here. We'll be right back after this.
Taking pride in the process is what they do. AgriLion Genetics in Marcus wants to thank you, their customers, growers, truck drivers, and local businesses that work with them all year. They take pride in being local and are honored to be a part of the MMCRU communities. We would like to wish everyone a successful 2020. Check us out online at agriliongenetics.com, or they invite anyone to stop in with any needs, questions, or just to say hello.
And we're back here again. Seems like we've had 3 or 4 commercial breaks in the last minute. Coach is saving all their timeouts for the very end here. Situation, 2.8 seconds to go in regulation. Royals inbounding in front of their own bench here. They get it into Steffens. Cam is going to shoot it from the top of the key, and it's no good. And the Royals and Panthers are going to end the regular season in overtime. Going to take another commercial break, and we're going to be back with overtime right after this.
And Care Center, located in Marcus, offers skilled nursing, therapy, hospice, and assisted living services. Warm, friendly staff are here to provide the high-quality care you and your loved ones deserve and ensure your stay with us is as pleasant as possible. Heartland is excited to offer new private rooms with private showers in the summer of 2020. Give us a call today at 712-376-2500 for more information and to hear how we can help you out today.
And we're back here as we get set for our first overtime game of the season. Once you know it, it took till the last one to get there, but the overtime rules in high school, we're going to have 1 4-minute period. I believe both teams get one additional timeout as they were both out at the end of regulation. Fouls stay the same. Royals being the double bonus. KP just in the bonus. The Panthers win the tip, and they're going to have first possession here. 62-62. Here's Howe. He goes inside the Bainbridge, and he's fouled. And that foul is going to go on Steffen. Cam Steffens' fourth. Kingsley-Pierson has not had a lead yet tonight, and Bainbridge gives them their first lead. 63-62. The Royals, Garrett Goff, Cam Steffen, and Astidius all with 4 fouls. Bainbridge, second free throw off the mark. Cade Pepper, he's going to have to hit a couple more threes to win this one. Here's Goff. Here's it for Cade. Here's Steffen, he wants to drive in. Leaves it for Astidius. His jumper off the mark. And Cade can't come up with the board. Here comes the Panthers, going the other way. Shot off the glass and good by Matthew Christofferson. Christofferson with 16 points on the night. Steffen, he drives into the lane. His shot up and under, no good. And the Panthers on a run out. Here's Bainbridge, up and under. His shot, no good. And a foul called. Foul is going to be called on Cade Pepper. It's Cade's third. First free throw by Bainbridge is good. Kingsley up to a 66-62 lead here in the first minute. Off on the second, and Estidius rebounds. The momentum has shifted here. The Royals need a couple big baskets to swing it back in their favor. Here's Estidius. To Stevens. Stephan, he drives in, up and under. Good from the freshman. And Cam answers. 66-64. KP a 2-point lead in the ball. 2:35 to go in overtime. Here's Howell all the way in the lane. Shot up, short, and rebound for Cade Pepper. Good job defensively on the interior by the Royals. Here's Pepper up top. Swing it around the key. Pepper being guarded by Bainbridge, and he's going to swing it out and around. Stephan kicks it out to Estidius. Not really looking for a shot out there. Cam, he's hunting though. Goff gets it, a three-pointer. In and out for Derek. Boy, he's had 3 or 4 of those tonight. And he was inches away from giving the Royals the lead right back. Here's a take from Christopherson. His shot blocked. And a foul called as Pepper gets him with the body. Good hard take from Malachi Christopherson. Now 4 fouls on Cade Pepper. The only player on the floor for the Royals with less than 4 is Keegan Stevens with 3. Christopherson gets the first. KP a 3-point lead. Second one's in and out. And Stephan rebounds. Here's Cam. He wants to go all the way to the rack. Left hand, no good. And draws the foul. Good hard take by the freshman. Cam missed a couple big ones. With 12 seconds left in the 2-point lead. See if he can respond and knock these 2 down. Misses the first on. Hits the back iron and no good. Minute, 29 seconds to go. Royals down 3. Second one's in and out. Estidius with the offensive rebound. Preston pulls it back out. And the Royals have another crack at it. Here's Cam, 3, off the back iron. Goff with the offensive rebound. Good hustle by Derek Goff. Keep the possession alive for the Royals. And Goff going to go to the line for 2. The freshman with a career-high 20 points tonight. See if he can add to it. And he gets the first one to rim in. Second is good. 2 big free throws by the freshman. KP a 67-66 lead. Here's Howell with it. Front court being guarded by Stevens. In back door, here's Christopherson lays it in. In the lead back to 3. 1 minute to go. Here's Goff with it. Cade a deep 3. It's off the front iron. Christopherson with the rebound, and he's fouled. 52 seconds to go. Kingsley-Pierson's going to go to the line for 2 free throws, and they're in the double bonus. Cade Pepper picks up his 5th foul. He's fouled out tonight. Great game by Cade, a 20-point effort for the junior. Here's Matthew Christopherson. First free throw, no good. Christopherson was held scoreless in the first half. He has 18 points here in the second half and in overtime. Senior, his free throw is good. A 4-point lead for KP. The Royals need to score quick. Steffen leaves it. Here's Nick's three. That's long. And a foul now on Keegan Stevens. And that's going to be Stevens' fourth. The Royals had to have a good possession there and fired another three. We got an injury timeout on the floor as Jackson Howe is on the ground. We're going to go to a commercial. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Barb Cave, owner of Country Creations, and we offer in-house screen print, embroidery, art, and digitizing to help you promote yourself and ask us about our fundraising ideas. From t-shirts to caps and jackets to 2000, or email us at
44-833-7675.
And we're back here. Malachi Christopherson at the line for two. His free throw is good. And with 41 seconds here, Kingsley-Pierson a 5-point lead. It's 71-66. Second one's good. 6-point lead for the Panthers. Steffen grabs it. He's going to fire a wide open three, and he's short. And Christopherson with the rebound again. Royals try to trap in the backcourt. KP able to get it up. 30 seconds. Clock's going to run. The pass is picked off. There's a turnover. Steffen up ahead of the pack. He lays it in. 18 seconds to go. Clock's running. Here's Christopherson. Royals have to foul. They don't. They're going to run more time. Down to 10 seconds. Then Bowman's fouled finally with 9.4 seconds to go. And that's going to be Astidius' fifth foul, and Preston's going to foul out. KP a 72-68 advantage with 9 seconds to go. And Damon Bowman at the line for two. His first is no good. Bowman, a senior, has 11 points on the night. 3 big free throws from the top of the key in the second half. It gave the Panthers a chance to get this thing to overtime. He gets the second to go. Here's Steffen in the front court, gives it to Goff. He's going to fire a deep three. It's deflected and out of bounds. The Royals will keep it with just 3 seconds to go. Here's Steffen's a deep three, and that's off the mark, and that's going to do it. Final score, Kingsley-Pierson 73, MMCRU 68. Regulation wasn't enough in this one as the Panthers win by 5 in overtime. Another great effort from the Royals, another heartbreaking loss. We're going to head to a commercial break here. We'll be back with the Pizza Ranch postgame show right after this.
Planning a wedding or special event? Bring your inspiration photos to us at Details Custom Print Studio in downtown Marcus. Not only do we handcraft amazing stationery plus one-of-a-kind favors and decor, but we can help add wow factor to your centerpieces, cakes, and backdrops with our new laser capabilities. Local business customers love our fresh ideas and marketing too. Talk with us about updated business cards, eye-catching product labels, promotional mailers, or banners. Reach out to us on Facebook at Details Custom Print Studio or visit us in downtown Marcus.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends, and EverTech has been there when others haven't, and we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back here to the Kingsley-Pierson High School gym as we're in the Pizza Ranch postgame show. The Royals fall in tonight's contest 73-68 in overtime against the Kingsley-Pierson Panthers. A recap of the game. MMCRU jumped out to a 13-3 lead after the first quarter of play. The Panthers cut that in half at halftime as the Royals led 29-24 at the break. The Royals were able to outscore KP by 5 in the third quarter to carry a 10-point lead going into the fourth. But once again, Kingsley-Pierson, a fourth quarter comeback against the Royals for the second time this year. A 25-15 scoring advantage in the fourth quarter to get it to overtime. And then KP in the 4-minute overtime frame, an 11-6, outscoring the Royals 11-6 and winning 73-68. Royals, great effort all around from all these guys. Royals led in scoring by freshman Derek Goff, the career high 22 points. 20 points for junior Cade Pepper. 14 points for freshman Cam Steffen. Steffen 14 points and 12 rebounds in a double-double effort for him. Sophomore Preston Astidius 7 points and 7 rebounds. 5 points for Casey Nix and 2 rebounds to round out the scoring. Just 5 players scored for the Royals tonight, but a couple of big efforts from Goff and Pepper to go along with Steffens. Wasn't enough as KP led in scoring by Matthew Christofferson, 19 points and 7 rebounds. Christofferson averaging 13 a game. All 19 points came in the second half. 13 points for Jackson Howell, 12 for Damon Bowman, 12 for Malachi Christofferson, 10 for Keegan Bainbridge, 3 for Jonah Walden, 2 for Dexter Lindgren, 1 each for Derek Rankin and Connor Bielner. 5 scorers in double figures for the Panthers. Once again, final score, KP, a 73-68 winner in overtime tonight over your Royals. Just a reminder, MMCRU back in action Monday night as they open up district play at home against Akron Westfield. A 7 o'clock start time. We'll have it here on Fuller Digital Solutions for you, but it will be audio only, no video for district play. So we'll be back here Monday night. Don't forget the girls, MMCRU Lady Royals, will be in action in Marcus on Tuesday night as they host Grettinger Terrell Ruth Van Ayrshire in their first district game after their first round bye. So we will have audio action for both of those two games Monday and Tuesday night, both in Marcus. Come out and support the teams if you're able to, and we'll see if the Royals can move on in district play. That's going to do it here from KP High School tonight. Royals fall by 5 in overtime to wrap up a 3-18 regular season campaign. Kingsley-Pierson improves to 10-11 on the season. That's going to do it for our Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast of MMCRU basketball. Thanks for watching and have a good evening.